determination, and hunger for the prize. Yan ang tatlong main ingredient para maging ultimate chef warrior. At sa ngayon, very hot ang ating kitchen battlefield.
Hi, Zoran! Chef Warrior finalists Mark and Arnold, you have 27 minutes left for our Battle Royale. Over in the side of Chef Warrior Mark, he's making some sort of a syrup here with fresh orange juice, throwing in a little bit of apricots, dried apricots, and a little more sugar. He's thickening that up to make some sort of a syrup. While over in the side of Chef Warrior Arnold, look, his lobster dish is done. It's out of the oven, and he put it on top of his saffron rice mixture. So one plate pretty much down in the side of Chef Warrior Arnold.
Yes.
And he's also working on his second dish. He has his Russian pancake dish. Over in the side of Chef Warrior Mark, he's breaking open an egg into his mashed potato mixture, making sure it's some sort of a binder. He's throwing in the slurry into his orange syrup. Chef Warrior Arnold putting together his Russian pancake, and on top of that, sandwiching it with another pancake. Chef Warrior Mark finally getting his third main ingredient, the self-rising flour. He threw that in with his mashed potatoes, which he threw in an egg to bind it all together, and that self-rising flour. Black olives inside of Chef Warrior Arnold. He'll be cutting that up. On the side of Chef Warrior Mark, intriguing, still in the ingredients counter. Mixing your dough, making sure it's pretty dry.
Yes, ma'am.
With a self-raising flour, you're just throwing in more ordinary flour.
Yes.
All-purpose flour.
Yes, ma'am.
Still pretty sticky. It seems like Chef Warrior Arnold is pretty much done with his second dish. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, with a lot of time to spare. We have yet to see Chef Warrior Mark put together a dish. He's rolling his dough in his cutting board. Gnocchi. What is that?
Potato dumpling.
It's some sort of a potato dumpling. Okay, he's throwing that into a stock pot, just boiling water.
Yes, ma'am.
Over in the side of Chef Warrior Arnold, he's cleaning up. We have yet to see what he'll actually do with the chocolate. Am I right, Chef Warrior Arnold?
I've made ganache.
Yes, your ganache that you actually melted earlier. It's a dark chocolate mixed with a little bit of cream. And he's rolling it into ganache balls. This looks interesting. So you're like making truffles.
Yes.
Okay, and he's using a little bit of cocoa powder to coat his chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see Chef Warrior Mark in action with one of his sauces that he prepared earlier with our star ingredient, the UFC spaghetti sauce. Again, it captures the Swedish taste that Pinoys love. Very, very much straightforward. He has his pasta, and it will be poured on top
Of the lobster.
Yes. Oh, okay. He has our main ingredient, the first one, the lobster. You'll be pouring our UFC spaghetti sauce mixture on top of the lobster.
Yes.
And as a side to that will be your pasta, Chef Warrior Mark.
Yes.
Okay, that earns him an extra knife point too, because he used our UFC spaghetti sauce on top of pasta alongside our main ingredient, the lobster. Both Chef Warriors earned that extra point. Chef Warrior Arnold side, busy making his final dish. Chef Warrior Mark, interestingly, what is that? Parmesan? Which you're just putting straight into a very, very hot frying pan.
It will, will help.
This is what earns him that extra point. He used our UFC spaghetti sauce on top of his pasta, which now he is putting on top of his lobster. Well, over in Chef Warrior Arnold's side, he's adding a little bit of sugar into his dark chocolate ganache. Too bitter ba? Chef Warrior Arnold?
Ganache, okay lang bitter, but I'm gonna dip it with some fruits.
Chef Warrior finalists, we have 15 minutes left for Battle Royale. Chef Warrior Mark working on his second dish. We got lobster with pasta. The second one, he has some banana Q going on with some orange syrup. Don't forget that in his freezer, he has a chocolate custard forming as well. Chef Warrior Mark starting on his second plating. We're gonna see how this comes together and how Chef Warrior Arnold is doing with his chocolate ganaches. Last 15 minutes. Okay, over on the side of Chef Warrior Mark, he's finally taking out his potato dumplings or his gnocchi out of the boiled water, and he's throwing that into his UFC spaghetti sauce mixture. It's actually another mixture where he threw in some black and green olives. So that means he has 2 extra knife points for using our star ingredient, the UFC spaghetti sauce, on top of 2 different kinds of starches. Chef Warrior Arnold working on his 3rd and final dish using our 3rd main ingredient, the chocolate and white chocolate ganache. 12 minutes left, guys. Chef Warrior Mark helping himself to some greens and slicing very, very thinly some red radish. Over on the side of Chef Warrior Arnold, ooh, strawberry dipped in chocolate. Ooh, plating happening for his 3rd and final dish, Chef Warrior Arnold. He's got chocolate truffles, chocolate covered strawberries. He'll also be dipping some cherries on top of the white chocolate. He's dipping the cherries into the white chocolate ganache mixture. He's trying to thicken it up though, so he dipped in a little bit of sugar. Am I right?
Yeah.
Chef Warrior Mark over here made some sort of a custard earlier that set beautifully in the freezer. He's adding a little bit of sprouts into his 2nd dish. That is for his potato dumplings. And now the chocolate custard is going on top of his banana cue, which is sitting on a bed of orange syrup. Very, very sophisticated dishes that I see here tonight. Little bit of layering, and Chef Warrior finalists, 10 minutes left! Chef Warrior Mark, a beautiful sliced strawberry sits on top of his banana cue. And he's finally cleaning up the station. Chef Warrior Mark is done. He's walking away. All 3 dishes are ready. We're simply waiting for Chef Warrior Arnold to finish his dessert. Chef Warrior Arnold is simply maximizing the 60 minutes. He threw in his dessert plate or this dessert dish into the freezer to wait for the chocolate to set. Chef Warrior Mark, you are done. Take a deep breath, let it all out. Chef Warrior Arnold, more chocolate dipped fruits. And yes, that too is going to the freezer. And he brought out the initial plate that he actually let set into the freezer.
Yeah.
Cleaning it up.
Last 5 minutes. Let's turn up the heat.
Thank you very much, Zoran. Chef Warrior Mark, like I already announced earlier, is done. And there's really no pressure in Chef Warrior Arnold's side. He just wants to maximize the time limit, drizzling some more chocolate into a very festive looking dessert dish. I'm just waiting for his cue, really, for me to announce whether or not he's done. Now throwing in some nuts in the mix. We got almonds, macadamia. Finally, Battle Royale is over! Chef Warrior Arnold finally gave me the signal. He is done. The moment has arrived. Our Chef Warrior finalists have done what they could, and now it's all up to the judges. We begin with the Chef Warrior finalist, Mark, with his 3 dishes: butter garlic lobster with spaghetti lobster in tomato sauce. He also has a banana cue with dark and white chocolate pastry cream with orange apricot glaze. And finally, he also has his gnocchi potato with olive capers in tomato sauce. Let's see what the judges have to say. We begin with our very own master, Zoran Legaspi.
I like it. I can't stop getting, the pasta, but hindi ko. I want some big chunk of meat ng lobster, pero wala akong masyadong nakita. Let's go to
The gnocchi.
Gnocchi. For me, it's really fun to eat. Okay, and the dessert. You call it
Banana cue.
banana cue, but with
Orange apricot glaze.
Yeah, with chocolate. Very familiar yung taste. But overall, it's a good dish overall,
All 3 dishes.
Yeah, I'm happy with these 3 dishes. I'm very happy with it.
Thank you very much, Zoran.